Hey guys, this is Steph with Dotting with Dragons coming at you with another unboxing of a very special kit from a very special shop. This is the kit called Overflowing by the Colorful Cat Studio, rendered beautifully and sold by Enablers Outpost. So I'm just kind of on my tablet here showing you the full image. I do have the canvas, but I kind of wanted to pull this up just so you can maybe see it a little bit more in detail. So this was one of their Black Friday 2024 releases. They came out with this one and two other pieces by Colorful Cat Studio, Waterway Wanderers and Heart of Darkness. The Colorful Cat Studio has a whole series of hearts. In fact, I just noticed the other day, filming this on the last day of April 2025, that she actually released a couple more hearts, like a book lover's heart and a tree. And they're all like nature inspired, except for the book lover's one, which, anyway, so I wanted to show you this too. This is the beginning of a logbook page. And I have gotten a couple questions about how I do my logbooks. So I just wanted to kind of go through that process and show you. This is one of their other kits that I just did an unboxing of and filmed this not too long ago from Enablers Outpost. This is their Waterway Wanderers kit. And I'm going to be doing this kit for Mermaids in Magic 2025. So it's it used to be run by Crafting with Shay, but I think she's passed the torch on now. So you can find them primarily in their Facebook group, but there is some YouTube involvement. Anyway, so this is one of this artist kits, and this is how I like to put it in my logbook. As you can see, this is how it starts. I just have a number down here. I have some categories that I fill out, okay? And then I write in all those details and include the stickers. And these are the original sticker sheets. I do not put them on my containers. I do something like this. I kit up into trays. This is a Bijou Bliss original, and I either write the number on it, or I have some, that have actually a printed from my label maker, which is a really cute label. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that, but it's, there we go. So just, there's different ways of labeling, different ways of, you know, doing your organization. I prefer to kit up into trays. So that's what I do. I go by this number, and then I number all of the colors the way that they're corresponded here. So anyway, let's get down to it, okay? So, I'm super excited to share this with you. So it does come in this really nice box. The artwork, sorry, it's a little upside down here. The artwork and a name for it is here. Just the size and probably whatever they use to identify it. And I do want to say, as I'm opening this up, as of the time of this filming in the United States, tariffs are a huge problem. And so Elizabeth and Edward, the owners of Enablers Outpost, have been incredibly transparent with their situation as far as how they're going to keep running this business. That's, you know, these diamond paintings are all based out of China. China makes all the diamond paintings everywhere. So how they're going to deal with that with the tariff situation. So as of this day, last day of April, I think it was about a couple hours ago, they did make a post updating us as to how they're going to deal with their with the tariff increase. So keep an eye on their Facebook, keep an eye on their website. Their website actually says at the very top of it that there is a situation going on, that as of April 29th, there remains a lot of unknowns for U.S. customers with tariffs and import fees. They're monitoring these changes as best they can and working closely with their supplier to find the best way to get kits ordered and shipped. They're testing a few different options, and I know a lot of shops are doing that right now. So I would highly recommend, if you can, support small businesses right now. Support small. Even the bigger diamond painting companies are going to be taking a hit. So we love this craft. We love supporting those that are in this craft, but our small business friends, they need us now more than ever. Anyway, that being said, okay, so this is Wow. Holy moly. I actually saw Crafting with Shay. I think she got like a sneak peek of this for Black Friday. I don't know if I can't remember if she had the kit or if she just had like a digital sneak peek. Now, basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm rolling this backwards because these are poured glue canvases. Very, very sticky. That symbol clarity is absolutely stellar. But anyway, so I'm rolling it backwards to help it lay flat. It's just been rolled up for a while. I just received this maybe a month or so ago. But that was just, me receiving it later. But this is amazing. Wow. Those blues. So anyway, poured glue canvases, that's cool to roll them backwards. I mean, look, I even just made a bend in this, but they're very sturdy. This is a very soft, almost like a felt. I'm not sure what their canvases are made out of, but it's almost like a felt material. I actually really like this over some other companies because it's like stuff doesn't stick to it. And I don't have a cat anymore, but I hate it when like hairs and stuff get stuck to the back of that. So anyway, wow, this is the absolutely stunning overflowing. Oh my gosh. So really quick, so this was one of the pieces. This one, the other heart, and Waterway Wanderers, I had all but like begged and pleaded Elizabeth at her to please get these licensed and rendered because these are amazing to me. So anyway, and the fact that they were willing to work with me on that and ask the artist on my behalf and get this all going is just absolutely, incredible to me. That's like customer service going above and beyond. So anyway, this is really cool. Okay, if you like the ocean, if you like anatomy, if you are a medical professional, whatever, like if you just are a person and thinks this is cool, you need to get this one. As far as the canvas quality, I don't see any symbols that are difficult. I'll zoom you in here a little bit so you can kind of get down with me and see. I love that there's like this starfish over here. There's this tentacle, and you can see the symbols are very clear. There is a lot of color blocking in the background. So I'm not a huge color blocking fan, but the piece kind of requires it because the original art is literally like these hearts on this white background. I love the size point. Okay, so this is like a really great size, honestly, if you wanted to frame it, which is my eventual plan is to get all the hearts and frame them. Well, I have both hearts, but to do both hearts and get them framed. So if you end up having to trim, a little bit off the sides because, sometimes it's hard to find a frame in a diamond painting size. That's actually a really cool feature about this. Okay, so canvas, we've got some scalloped edges here and sewn. I love this. You have their Enabler's Outpost symbol up here. It's so beautiful. Right here you have a little picture of the piece. You have the model number. Okay, so on the box that was the model number, and then you have the size. It's a 50 by 70, which honestly isn't that bad. And the actual heart itself isn't, it's big enough to get a lot of great detail. Like, look, you can see all of this like seagrass and algae and corally aspects of the aorta. I love how they made that into like a chunky coral. You can see like these barnacles down here, and this all like these color transitions, gorgeous. So anyway, and then on the side here, you have the color list. So on this kit, we have 57 colors. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy cow, wait, did I really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. You guys. Okay, this is the square kit, first of all. There are 9 glimmery drills. So glimmery drills are like very small particles of like glitter. They're not glitter, but they're like very fine, like almost a mica powder on the drills that just gives it a little bit of shimmer. Oh my gosh, there's 9. Holy cow, that is amazing. So you get this really great sticker sheet. I love that. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. And then you've got your individual stickers. These are the perfect size to fit on things like certain kinds of trays, you know, like they would fit really good on these different trays, different style trays I have. I love to do Bijou Bliss, but they would fit perfectly on that. But they're even, you know, what do you call it? Thin enough that they would easily fit on a variety of different trays. But the symbols are big enough that they are like really clear and easy to see, and I love that because oftentimes I'll actually go by the DMC numbers. So DMC is a brand of floss, and they've come up with basically like the color museum. They're like the color museum, okay? They're like the color dictionary. Sorry. So anyway, so our 9 special drills. Holy cow. So we'll take a better look at these drills, but look, you've got ZC550, ZC703, ZC712, ZC775, ZC823, I've never seen an 823 that'll be interesting. ZC959, ZC3766, ZC3810, and ZC3865. So absolutely beautiful. These colors on the square do sort of correspond to the actual drill color. Oh, look at this colorway. Oh my gosh. And you can actually see in here, we've got a lot of those like shimmery winter drills. Now I'm not sure what exactly they call them. If they call them fairies or whatever. Now these are all put into individual baggies, okay? And as you can see here, the baggies have that kit SKU or the model number on them, as well as how many bags, 1, and the color, 164. So you can see that they do use resin drills. They're really high quality. And this is an inventory sheet in here. So personally, I don't kit up in the baggies, but I love that they're in baggies because if you kit down, that's really helpful. I kit down. I've, done a whole lot of that. So, okay, so inside here, I want to show you this. This is super cool. Honestly, I wish everybody did this. This has got a list of your colors, just like on your sticker sheet. However, it's also got not only that, but it tells you how many bags of each color you're going to have. It tells you the weight of those bags. It tells you the original quantity, the actual quantity, so you can see how many extra drills you're getting. So if you run into trash, which honestly, these drills really, I started working on one of the kits and I've had like no issues with trash. So, anyways, so if you need, you have your extras, because, everybody's got a little bit of trash sometimes here or there, the color number, the symbol number, and the number. So what you could do with this too is if you had your own sticker maker, or if something happened to your labels or stickers, you could actually put this inventory sheet in a sticker maker, and you can make your own stickers from this. So that's actually really cool that they include this, and this is great for the logbook. Okay, I didn't put this in my logbook. I kept these with the actual drills until I'm done with the kit. This is what will go into the logbook because that image is so beautiful. And we do have a little bit of the slicing on the side, but it's not going into the artwork or causing any issues with that. I'm not worried about that. I can tell you this photo paper they printed on is also it's very sticky. It loves to stick to the logbook. It's not peeling off. And I've had that happen before with other companies where their stickers like just literally peel off the page. So it's kind of a bummer. So I love how wonderful quality this is. So as for our drills, so this is a lot of, looks like that's going to be 5,200 probably. Let's see. Yep. So 24 bags. It says 24 bags of that. So that'll be fun because that's the background color. You know, you expect to have a lot of that. So the rest of these colors are just stunning. Oops. I mean, look at that. Look at that color spread. That's just so pretty. Like, all the teals and the light colors, and there's almost pastel and the yellows. I mean, that's just really cool. I love that. I love this. I think, so I'm going to work on Waterway Wanderers soon. That is like my absolute, oh, that's so pretty. Waterway Wanderers, the piece with the manatees, is my absolute, like, unicorn of a kit. It is, like, hands down, like, the number one of anything. I'm so excited to work on. I was so excited to get it. I've been sitting on it for a while. I got it a while ago, and I'm just kind of scared to work on it. But then, you know, Magic Mermaids or Mermaids and Magic came along, and I'm like, it's a chubby mermaid, right? Like, those are magical. They're magical to me. So anyway, so here we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wait, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. Look at these special drills, guys. This is gorgeous. So if you can see, this has got a very light glimmer to it, and it's really easy to see in the darker drills. So this is interesting because I've not gotten a 823 glimmer yet, but there's an artist that I really love from another company who does a lot of pieces that have, like, what is it, 823 and 9, is it 959 or 939? All these, like, dark navy blues, and honestly, it's like how some people feel about 310. Okay, so, but for me, it's like the navy blues. Okay, so let's go through and see where the special drills are on this amazing kit, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, this is just, I'm still blown away that this was, like, made into a kit, and I'm like, everybody needs to buy this. And, like, if you like diamond art, I mean, you really can't go wrong. Okay, anyway, so let's see. For our symbols, for the first one, we've got 550. So 550 is this sort of dark purple. And for this one, the symbol is a spade. Okay, so the symbol is a spade. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit here so that you can see. It's, sorry about the shaking. I'll have to figure out how to work around that. Okay, so that's the spade symbol. So we're looking for this one. Okay, so that symbol, are you ready? That symbol is just one here, a little bit in here. It's like sprinkled here. And then we have it, let's see, where else? It's like down here. It's just the spade symbol, like I said. I don't see a ton of it. Now, they didn't give a ton of it, so I don't expect to find a crap ton of it on the canvas. But that is cool, because I didn't even realize there would be purple in this kit. Yeah, so I'm finding, like, maybe, like, one right... Oh, my goodness, that's shaking. I am so sorry. So, yeah, so, like, maybe right here. Okay, so that's basically that one. So then we have this one. It's ZC959. It's an absolutely beautiful teal. And that one is... It's like a square with 4 diamonds in it, okay? And it is a very pretty teal color. So let's see. And it's like a diamond. Okay, so I'm seeing that in here. I'm seeing it. It sort of like outlines this here. I'm seeing it a little bit throughout here again. A little bit here. It's this like very deep teal color, very dark teal color. So you're seeing it like here, you know, in that dark teal. Just a tiny bit down here. Okay. Let's see. And then moving over here. Nope. It's not the darkest teal, actually. Oh, here, like this. So it really, they hang. And then it's, wow. And then it's like all of this. It's all up in here. So very pretty. Again, there's not a ton of it. Very strategic where they put it. I really like that. ZC703. Let's find that one. So again, there's not a ton of it. But this is the number 5. It's a green 5. Oh, cool. Okay, it's gonna be, I'm just geeking out. It's gonna be all through here. All this that's like sprinkled all in here. All in this algae. It is, let's see. It's like all here and here. Okay, so that's where a lot of our green, like basically where any of the green is. Like here, let me lift this up a little bit. Like here, let's see, we've got just, it's just like dotted and sprinkled. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna like really catch the light in a very pretty way. Okay, so there's those. That was 3 of them. 51, symbol 51, which is hourglass on the side, is ZC712. ZC712, so it's this sort of like off-white, almost very, very light beige color, and that's gonna look really, really pretty. So as far as where this one is, well, so let's start up here again. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of it like right in here. It almost looks like where there's these white areas, you'd almost think it's there, but it's not. And then there's a big patch of it like right here. As you can see, oh, there's a big patch of it here. Okay, so as you can tell, there is a good, I would have to say this canvas to me is very color blocking heavy, okay, because of the background, meaning you have all this is one color, right? And then you got here and you have multiple frequently changed colors in here, so a little bit more what we call confetti, right? Okay, so we've got these barnacles, several of these little around the edges. You're gonna have your specials there, so that's kind of where that is. And then in the tentacle, unless I'm missing it, I don't really see, I see a couple like in here, like over here, but I don't see a lot actually in the tentacle. So that's that one. Where did that really dark, oh, they're all up here, okay. Let's see, what's that? 775, Z775. So that's this one, a very light teal. This is a light teal square that's open. So we're gonna be looking for that symbol right there. So let's see, we're gonna stop at the start at the top of the page. Tart at the top of the page. A square, let's see. I thought I just saw a whole bunch of them, and now I don't. Does anybody get like that when you're looking for symbols? It's like you see, it's like when you get done with a section and then you put the color away and then you look back and you're like, oh crap, there it is. So then you go grab it real quick and you come back and it's like, where did it go? I have no idea. That's how I feel right now with this color. Let's see. I know I just saw it. Now there isn't a ton of it, but this is incredibly strategic where we're getting some of these colors. Oh my goodness. My eyes, they're also not the best. Oh my goodness. I don't see it. Is it, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Found you. We are dispersed in the drips here. Like, there's a bunch in this drip. There's a bunch in this drip. Now what I love about this is this artist in the drips. It's in the drips. What I love about this artist is she is a watercolor artist, okay? And that's how I primarily started out painting, was my love affair was with watercolor. And so these drips in the canvas, it's almost like off this heart. Well, is it the drip of the paint and the watercolor effect, like this, or is it literally like the thing itself is like dripping because you're lifting it out of the water? I don't know. It's a really cool effect. And she has it in Watery Wanderers, and I love that Enabler's Outpost left those effects in the painting because they could have just sort of erased them, but they didn't, and I just love that. So, okay, I lost my sheet here. Anyways, next one here is 3865. Okay, that's the triangle. That's the white triangle. There's a lot of this one, as you can see. It's a really pretty, not beige, but like off-white. And this one is, what did I say again? It was the open triangle, the open white triangle. So there is a ton of this, okay? So I'm going to zoom you out. Sorry about the finger. Let me see if I can get you zoomed out a little bit more. Okay. So this one is basically going to go all this, like, you can almost see it because the color blocking around the edge is so heavy. You can see this like differentiation of a symbol here that makes it look lighter all around this, and interdispersed in some of this, and all around, like, that's basically outlining all of that. That is all of that symbol. So like this whole freaking piece, it's gonna be like it's freaking glowing. Okay, we've got all that symbol coming down here, like this whole thing. It's like it's gonna be glowing because it's just completely, yeah, even the drips are outlined in this fairy dust. Yeah, it outlines the whole heart. So that's amazing. Like, when it couldn't get any cooler, it just did. Okay, so now we have 823. This, I am not a fan of this color normally, but this in a dusty mica powder shimmery is like all the things. This is amazing. This looks absolutely stunning. This is going to be the it's like a navy blue, like upside down T symbol. Okay, I don't know what y'all call that, but that's what I kind of call that. Okay, so where is that one? Well, that one is, no, this is the X symbol. What is the X symbol on here? 939. That's the other color I was talking about. That's that other navy blue. That's like, it's in all this one artist. It's like all her paintings are covered with 939. I'm like, oh my god. I love 310 actually, absolutely. But then this piece, it's gonna be stunning. It's like the 310 of this piece, except it's gonna be amazing. Because it is so well thought out where they placed it and how they color matches. So it's just gonna look great. Anyway, so where do we have this fairy dust, Joe? We have it outlining the whole top of this piece. So you see all this dark, okay? That dark color, that is all of this. Oh my gosh, that shimmer drill. Wow, that's gonna be absolutely stunning. It's going to outline all of this here. Like, if you take a good look, like really close, like you can see the symbol and how it just is outlining everything. It's like, oops, sorry about that. It's like fairy dust outlining fairy dust. It's gonna be so cool. Not fairy dust, glimmer drill, whatever. I'm so sorry, I don't know what it's called. If you know what they are calling this, can you please leave it in the comments? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, it just, and it is sort of mixed in. It's like it's interchanged with the 939, okay? So this color's gonna be all through here. There's little bits of it here where we kind of get this dark area. It's all like through here. That is so cool. Okay, 3810 is our next one. And that's sort of like a medium teal. 3810 is the symbol U on a tealy background. So we did see quite a bit of that U when I was looking for something else. See, here we go again with my memory. Okay, it's a darker teal. Okay, so it kind of hangs on to where that lighter fairy dust teal was. What was it? 959. So this one, and is it this one? No. Oh, where did that other one go? Okay, well, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, I just just had it. Okay, but this one is the U, so it's a little bit. It's like a darker teal color. So we have some over here. We have it here. We have it a little bit here. It's just throughout here, like the darker kind of tealy areas. Some of it's over here. Very nice. Okay. That was not this color. That was 3810. Okay, that was this color. All right. Like, Stephanie, you're like losing your marbles over here. No, I'm just losing my drills. Okay, just losing my drills. Okay, this one, 37. This is the last one, 3766. It is a teal question mark. Okay, so it's going to look like that. It's a teal question mark, and this one, this is so cool. I kind of saw it everywhere. So let's start at the top again. See, I'm seeing all these U's. Oh, that like darker green, that emeraldy green, that letter K, that would have been really cool for one too. What color is that going to be? 3814. Okay, so this is the question mark. Okay, so it's like a light blue. It really is. It's sort of like a light blue on the canvas. So anywhere you see like that color right there, that is this fairy dust. Holy moly. So that's going to be around here. It's going to be through here. It's going to be here. It's going to be up here. It's going to be here. Like that aorta is just going to shine bright. Oh my gosh, it's all through. It's all this light blue here. Yeah, wow. So those are the special drills in this kit. So like I was saying earlier, this kit is still available. They do make these to order typically. Their turnaround time is going to be a little bit slower just because of the tariff situation and having to figure all that out. However, is it worth it? Yes. The quality is very, very high on these. The canvas itself is very tough. The glue, like I said earlier, incredibly sticky. Okay, I have no issues with that. I was recently watching one of their posts where I think it may have been the owner was placing drills and there's like no gapping, but not so tight that it, you know, things pop. So it was really cool to watch her do that. Especially with these pieces with these big light colored backgrounds. Now that being said, I mean, if you want to, I've seen people do this where instead of placing drills on these backgrounds, they actually either paint them or they'll put like the fine mica powder dust like you can get to mix in with resins or makeup or stuff, and they will actually just like they'll put their drills down on the main subject and then they'll take like this area and they won't cover it with drills, they'll just cover it with like that kind of a background. So that's sort of like an interesting idea, especially for those of us who really are not, you know, really just a struggle. I don't know. I'm on the struggle bus when it comes to light colored backgrounds. I just notice every imperfection. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but not too much of a perfectionist, you know. But being that this piece has so much meaning to me, it might be an interesting thing to try, at least with one of the hearts maybe. Another thing I've seen people do is they like change the background to like a dark color. However, if you do that, and you have any gaps at all, like you're gonna see the white colored background. So, but again, mica powder technique, you know, filling in, like you put the drills down, and if there's anything that bothers you, they're not perfectly straight or whatever, you just use some of that, you know, mica, kind of match a mica colored powder to the drill area and you apply it with a toothbrush. I've done it a lot and it really does a good job. It's like foundation and makeup for your canvas. It really just sort of like hides a lot of flaws and my imperfect placement. So anyways, this is overflowing by the Colorful Cat Studio and Napler's Outpost. I highly recommend that you check out their Facebook page. They're really active there. They are a pen turner. So, you know, you can get pens turned there. You can also just buy the pens turned already there. Incredible customer service, highly responsive team, just really does a lot for the customer. So I would highly recommend supporting them if you can. And you know, if you can't, that's just follow them on their socials and give them a boost. And she always is posting like fun things that she's doing or thinking about, and it's always just a fun community to be a part of, even if you don't own any of their artwork. So anyways, go check them out, Enablers Outpost. I will have a link in the description box below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have worked on this, or whatever if you've ordered from Enablers Outpost before and you've done, some other pieces, I would love to see. And what are your thoughts about this one? Is this one that you think you might pick up at some point? Is it just like you watch other people do it because maybe it's not your style? What do you guys think? So if you like this video, I do more dining painting content and just sort of getting it started. So any feedback that you have would be appreciated. As always, I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.